What's up, Pisces? Welcome back to Playground of Enlightenment. How are y'all doing on this good morning? It is currently 7:16, December 27th on a Tuesday. So that may be very significant. I'm hearing something significant may happen today. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. You may get a clue towards something you've been searching for, or you may get a letter in the mail or something like that, or you just may receive news regarding something you've been waiting on, or this could just be very unexpected. I'm getting the energy of the Page of Wands, a very enthusiastic energy where you're gonna be very happy. This could be also be pertaining to your career or something you're trying to go in as far as a career. But we're gonna get into these cards. I don't use them much, and I don't have no channel messages and nothing like that. And I'm sorry that I jumped right into it, but most times that's how I do with my videos. But I just want to thank y'all for everything, y'all likes, y'all subscriptions, y'all comments, y'all love, y'all support, donations, all of you guys who book. And if you're interested in booking, look in the description box. I just want to thank y'all for everything. I truly love y'all support. And I've been spoiling y'all don't understand. I do readings for Pisces energy on literally all three of my channels, but this channel is mostly for y'all. So if you ever come here and you like my energy, but the energy just like the reading just don't resonate with you, you can always check out videos from my other channels, and I believe they are in the description box, or I always post like videos from those channels on the community board. I think I have on this channel, but this channel new, so YouTube really just start unlocking certain things for this channel. But yeah, anyways, enough of that. Let's get into your energy, Pisces. So it says, when I lean toward love, I am led. I feel like this is more so cosmic love. This is spiritual energy, especially with this moon card here. It's reminding me of Cancer energy, the mother energy, nurturing energy. This could be something you're working on, like being a better parent, or this is like a dynamic that you need to heal because maybe you and your mother didn't have the best relationship. Okay, but it talks about the fourth house, so you may want to look into your fourth house. Cancer, mothering, nurturing energy. It talks about home. So where you feel at home at, where you feel loved. Do you feel loved at home? Do you not feel love? If not, is there a need for you to focus on self-love and how to love yourself? Which is the same thing twice. This is definitely reminding me of DNA. I don't know why, because it definitely don't look like DNA sequence, but it is reminding me of something of the body, the home. Okay, this reads, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. So yeah, that's reminding me of exactly what I said. I always talk about wisdom. I'm hearing something about faith as well, and being faithful, but being faithful to yourself. Not necessarily directing that energy to anyone else. And if you new here, if you know anything about my readings, I'm more so of a healer. I don't try to keep you in, well, I am a healer. I don't keep you in a loop of illusion. I don't make you feel like this person that you're with is going to be your cookies and cream, and because life is not cookies and cream. And I'm not saying you can't have a happy ending, but ain't no story perfect. And you have to understand, in order for you to vibrate and attract the highest vibrational things, you have to be on that level. You see what I'm saying? You have to want it and be able to put yourself out there to go get whatever it is that you're asking for. You got to be able to persevere. You got to be able to be strong in situations that you feel like you can't even find strength. You got to be able to lean on God, because you got to understand you can't do it all by yourself. Not leaning on people and trying to receive their validation, like basically trying to see validation through the eyes of somebody else, when if you look in the mirror, your eyes are beautiful too. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, this is giving me Virgo energy here, owl energy. You could be dealing with a Virgo, or you could have like Virgo placements. Okay, I just feel like Spirit is asking you to allow him, that universal yin and yang energy, God energy, to lead you. There's a need for you definitely to listen to your intuition. All three of these cards got moons on them. Okay, this is a moon deck. Okay, now that makes sense. I don't use the deck that much, so I wasn't paying attention. But it says, I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. So getting out of the energy, I'm hearing procrastination. I also feel like there's something you want to do that you want to pop out with, that you may be scared that someone may judge you. This could even be you want to talk to someone and you're afraid people may judge you. I'm getting two energies. Either this is a new person and what they do is different. I'm hearing Mormon. That may not resonate for all of you, but I just get that something about you guys' traditions are very different. You could be from two different cultures, and maybe y'all cultures don't really agree with y'all being in a relationship. You see what I'm saying? That could be for some of you, or you know, a dynamic like that where it's very different. Both of you guys may think very different or something like that. But I'm not gonna lie, I lost my train of thought because I'm trying to figure out which card Spirit want me to use next. You could definitely be at a crossroads needing to make a decision towards something. Okay, I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose to love. You could also be afraid to love again after being hurt so many times. You could also be choosing yourself because you realize that you were choosing to be with other people and deal with things from other people out of the energy of fear. And that's where that perseverance and that courage come in at. And I feel like it's a reason Spirit told me to choose these cards because they got the moon on them. Because before I started, I said, okay, I ain't used these cards in a minute. Let me see what they talk about. I actually never used those cards. And the moon was calling me, so it's almost like your intuition, that unconscious energy, the energy that you rule. It's almost like Spirit is asking you to really tap into who you are, because you may start unlocking gifts that you don't even know you have. It says, the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So I do see that Spirit is asking you to vibrate on a certain frequency. 2 or 3 of these cards already talk about love. So healing the energy around love, like relationships, people who you had to learn lessons from. I don't know. You might be feeling very pressured at this time, or you could have been feeling very pressured. I don't know why I just felt like a force. I don't know. But I feel like also this could be pertaining to parental dynamics, where it's like you learned the dysfunctional way of loving from your parents. And I'm not saying this for you to blame them, because you know your parents only teach you what they know or what they don't know by not doing what they don't know. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes we have to learn on our own. Most times we do. Because this is people think just because you come in the world, you reincarnate with people who's supposed to and are designed to support you, that they willing to, or that they supposed to. And that's not true. You supposed to support you. You supposed to make sure you straight, no matter what, whether you got supportive parents or not. Because at the end of the day, if these people die, you got to be able to live without them. You know, life, we come here to live. A part of life, I'm not saying that life is all about this, but a part of life is to live and to die. So keep that in mind. Know that you come here on a journey of self-servance, so that way you can be of service to, self-service, so that way you could be of service to other people. You see what I'm saying? You can't show up in nobody else's life if you can't show up for you. I'm going to forever always say that, because how can I, if I'm not mentally healthy, if I'm feeling mentally drained, if I'm full of anxiety, full of worry, trying to figure out where my next meal going to come from, the energy is always stagnant. It's never flowing. I'm never at peace. I cannot create that energy for nobody else. So it's like you trying to be in a relationship that you don't supposed to be in, because right now it's a time for you to go in seclusion and focus on yourself. The owl, I never seen two owls together unless they was bought as pets or something like that. I put this on everything I love. Anytime I ever seen an owl, the owl was always by himself. Owls are also nocturnal, I believe. They come out at night, or something about they sleep in the day, or this could also be the energy of the bat. You may want to look up these two animals. These could be spirit animals. You may want to, go on Google and look up these two animals. But I know owls are very wise. Very wise. Okay. I feel like it says the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So it's almost like in order for you to align yourself with that energy, you have to first start off that energy with you. You can't start off by giving that energy out to other people. For example, love. If you want to align on the energy of love, like really receiving love and support, you have to first bring all that energy back into you. You have to pour it into yourself, because then it exudes, and whatever you exude, whatever your energy exudes, is what you attract. So if you always in a negative energy, and you always in a negative mindset, and you always in this energy of stagnancy, and you doing this on purpose, because it's like you're doing it on purpose without doing it on purpose. Some of y'all don't even realize that y'all have cycles that y'all need to break, and that there are things that need to be sorted out, and trauma that needs to be healed in order for you to actually succeed in this life. Looking for love, because some of us need not to look for love, and we just need to be open and attract it, allow it to come in for us. You see what I'm saying? Build our courage and our confidence, and work on the things that we lack within ourselves, and attract this energy in. I always say this, and I'll forever say this: you can't expect me to tell you the truth if you lying to yourself. Other words, if somebody telling you who they is, believe it. If somebody's not supporting you, if they not coming through like they supposed to, if they not trying and putting in the effort for themselves, if they not even loving on themselves, if they not taking the time out to focus on their mental health, they cannot show up for you. And you can see this, because whether you see it or not, you feel the energy. You feel when something ain't right. You know when something ain't right. And this could be pertaining to anybody, a friend who holding you back, someone you romantically involved with who may be holding you back. This could be a sibling that could be holding you back, a cousin, family member, parent. Doesn't matter. This could also be your mindset and what you're doing to you and what you're telling yourself. Because maybe you believed that you wasn't shit because somebody else told you that. You know, when you eat something for so long, you become whatever that is. In other words, what you allow someone to tell you, if you believe it long enough, you feel that way. You become that way in your eyes. If you watch a TV show long enough, you become those energies of that TV show. If you watch something long enough and you ingesting whatever you feed your spirit body, your physical body, that's what you become. That's why they say you are what you eat. You got to think of that more on a deeper level and not just on a surface level. Then it says, when I'm aligned with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disturbed. Exactly. I don't know why this is reminding me of pregnancy, a womb. You got surrender, courage, and I didn't even notice it was a card in the back. Let me make sure, because these cards feel thick as hell. I knew I wasn't tripping. Okay, y'all, so we got 2 mystery cards. So I feel like something gonna come out of the blue for you. This could be something you feel like gonna happen, or something you're trying to manifest to happen for you. And for those of you guys that's on this journey that's already healed, and you're not on the timeline where it need to be. And I'm not saying already healed, because we never are fully healed. We go on a journey and we heal ourselves as much as possible, and we do our part to help other people do it, if that's what you're called to do. You see what I'm saying? You have, I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. So when you see someone in the eyes of love, you see how sweet that sound and how poetic it sounds. As a Pisces, you know, that's our first thought. But think of that on a more broader scale, right? To see someone from the eyes of love is to understand that nobody's perfect. Everybody make mistakes, but that's not your job to fix it. And to love is to love you, and whatever burdens you or is too hard for you, or you're not God, okay? You're not God. You only have sovereignty over you. You cannot control someone's action. You don't know what they're doing behind you. And even if you did, you can't control them. They have sovereignty over their own life. Okay? You can't force anyone to love you. And if you're trying to do that, that's a problem. If you're trying to make someone realize and go all out just to prove to someone that you're worthy of their love, that's a problem. And it's a problem because that should just be able to flow. That's not something that should be forced. See what I'm saying? Then you got, through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in this world. So basically, when you show up for you, you show up for other people. And you become an inspiration to other people. And they make other people want to be better. And then they become an inspiration to other people. And they make those people want to be better. So it's like you doing your little part, or you think it's a little part, and it's making a really big impact. You healing yourself, and you thinking, you know, you just doing it for you, but you really making a big impact. I do see you getting closer to God at this time, or just being really close, or I feel like Spirit has a really close eye on you, especially with this card. It's so fucking pretty. Like, look at this. This also reminded me of a black eye as I look closer to it. So you could have been suffering with domestic violence. Now, this ain't for everybody. And domestic violence isn't just in the community of relationships. Like, your parents can be domestically violent as well. Just beat you for no reason, beating you because they angry and they don't got shit going on in their life. This could have been a dynamic that you suffered as a child, and I'm sorry if you had to deal with that. We all done been there. But it was about building you. Do not hold regret. Don't hold resentment toward people that you feel like should have showed up better for you, because at the end of the day, they couldn't even show up for themselves. Look at their lives. Don't let the internet fool you. I'm hearing that. Don't let the internet fool you. Don't let what people put on the internet when they not even being their authentic selves fool you. Your first card you got was courage, and I've been talking about being courageous and persevering through, you know, obstacles this whole reading. It says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Exactly. Listen. Now I'm hearing Listen by Beyonce. Yeah, I definitely feel like you was screaming out to somebody, love me, love me, love me. Not literally. This could have been literally, but by going the extra mile, doing this little thing, doing that little thing. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately feeling grief because they didn't understand they didn't understand your love. Sometimes people don't understand it. Like, people just don't understand it. Yo, you got abundance, success, and judgment. I do see, because you're willing to take that next step and stop being in denial and acknowledge that you are afraid, or acknowledge that you were with these people out the energy of desperation and feeling love, or feeling like this the best you can do. The only way that's possible is if you believe it. If you believe that's the best you can do, that's all you're going to attract. Remember, your thoughts are powerful. I don't know if nobody told you this, but hello, your thoughts are very powerful. Keep that in mind. Think on your God frequency. God get anything he or she want. Anything. The universe is everything. So if you came from that essence, just imagine. But you got to get your mind right first in order to really attract abundance. Because if you get that money and you don't and you don't know what to do with it, it can send you straight where you don't want to be. Because it's not even about attaining material success in this life, and that's where we all get tricked and fooled at. It's more so about attaining spiritual success, spiritual wealth, ascension, because then you realize you don't even really need that to be happy. You can really find happiness in just being outside. Being outside is free. Facts. Facts. Beautiful energy, Pisces. We're going to get into some tarot because I'm already 20 minutes in. But I feel like y'all will really appreciate this, though. I'm going to keep going. I love y'all. I really appreciate y'all. If y'all made it this far, don't forget to like the video. If you made it this far, babe, you might as well subscribe to the channel, babe. But for real, though, I woke up thinking about y'all this morning, and I got 3 channels. And this the last channel I started. How ironic is that? I don't know. I just feel really pulled to this channel and really drawn, like, and I feel like y'all do appreciate me popping up here for y'all. So, hey. But I definitely see, like, the energy. You got perseverance. That's why I stopped, because I've been talking about courage and perseverance this whole time, and this surrounding surrender. I can release the need to control things. Once you release the need to control and let God control, let the universe do what they got to do to make sure you get what you need, because you chose to heal, and because you chose to step up, and because you chose to be the generational breaker, judgment is going to be called on that. And I'm hearing it's judgment season. If you was reaping good seeds and you was if you was sowing good seeds, you're gonna reap good seeds. If you was sowing bad seeds, you're gonna reap bad seeds. But from my understanding, Pisces is gonna be reaping good seeds, because whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're gonna reroute your focus on, is gonna come out successful. Whether this is a project, whether this is just self-healing, whether this is just, I don't know. You can take success, your version of success, and what you call success is different from mine. So take it how it resonates. But whatever this is going to be very abundant and plentiful. I feel like you're aligning with the energy of attracting and not chasing. You see what I'm saying? Also not being so judgmental on yourself and realizing how strong you are because you were able to surrender. It's hard to give up stuff you love and things that you used to be on another path that you don't even know about. That's not easy. Okay, so I got the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles talk about gifts. So you could definitely be spiritually gifted. This is Taurus energy. And I say that because, look, you got that moon again. Intuition energy. That's heart chakra energy as well. With this green here, a green could be very significant color for you. But this talk about generosity. I feel like there is some help coming in for you. I definitely feel like this is gonna balance you out, or something's coming in to balance you out. This could be in your finances, since you got 6 Pentacles. And since I said 10 Pentacles, I might as well take it out from the bottom of the deck. So I definitely feel like this is unexpected for you. This could be an unexpected windfall. Okay? This may be pertaining to a business, or like a family business. Or like, I don't know. I feel like whatever this is part of your responsibilities. It's something that you value. Something that you could seek support from your family from, but they may not have supported you. I feel like you're definitely about to receive that support. This is also Capricorn energy. And I feel like you're about to reap abundance based off of accumulation of how generous you've been over these years and over these past lives. But God was trying to get you to understand that there was a need for you to reroute that energy into yourself, so that way you can receive this. Because you're the type of person to give your last. And sometimes, I'm going to be real with you, that be our mistake. That be the dumbest shit we can ever do. Because if I'm hungry and you hungry, and I got this and this is my last, right? And God gave it to me. I'm not saying it's something wrong with giving up your last, but when you always doing that all the time for everybody and being overextensive, you lose, because who's pouring into you? When are you going to gain? When are you going to enjoy your little bit of blessings and stop giving them away all the time? You see what I'm saying? It's about an equal exchange. It's about ebb and flow. You got 16 Pentacles right here. What card is 16? I believe that's the I don't know. I'll figure it out later. But I got 10 cups right here. So this talk about marriage. This also talk about balance, happy homes, happy family, harmony, abundance as well. Okay, I feel like you're gonna go from relationships that are abusive and not supportive till you walking into nothing but support. Literally, you got financial support here. I feel like whatever it is that you're building, or whatever you and this person, because I do see this talks about a married couple and family and tradition. This talk about a married couple, but this is like the younger stages of it. So this is definitely like the beginning. These are like the older stages when y'all been together, y'all done built wealth together, y'all left y'all kids money and stuff like that. I feel like if this isn't you now, this is definitely the energy you're focused on. Healing generational curses and building generational wealth. Oh, yeah. I like that, Pisces. Then you got another 10. So 3 tens here. Something about the number 30 could be very significant. I'm hearing judgment. I was going to say that in the first place with the 2 tens right here. Judgment energy. Like I said, something you're investing in is paying off for you. It could look very small right now, but I feel like it's bigger than you think, or something's brewing and it's going to come out way better and way bigger than you think. I definitely see you healing energy around relationships, healing energy around poverty, healing energy around family and love. That's why, okay, so it's all coming together. It's all making sense. I feel like you learned that you was carrying other people's burdens and you let them go because it was making you feel very burdened and overloaded. Okay, I'm also seeing the energy here. Something about family. Either this is family that you reincarnated with, your family, the people who you took your last name from, or a family that you married into. You could realize that, or you could have been in a marriage that was very overburdening for you, and there was a need for you to let it go. You could have stayed in this marriage or stayed in whatever this is because of money, or feeling like the kids or something like that. You realize, or there's a need for you to realize that there's no possible way you could stay in a relationship and be mentally there for yourself and for your kids unhappy by staying there because of the kids. Because what some of us don't realize is us allowing ourselves to be in relationships just because of the kids and to make it look good does not do anything for our kids but ruin them and show them how to be in toxic relationships and deal with things because we think we sacrificing it for someone else when we really, well, not someone else, but for our children, when we really just giving our children a disservice because we teaching them dysfunction and it's causing the chains to not be broken. You see what I'm saying? These could also talk about cords of attachment. You got 10 cups, 10 wands, 10 cords. This also giving me like magician energy, because the magician, but the earth is here, the grounding is here, the emotions are here, the intuition is here, so we missing logic. Where's the logic? And I feel like that's what we working on, because like I said, it's all making sense. So it's almost like balancing out your head and your heart. Then you got 13, death, transformation. Something could be very significant about 2013, 2010 as well. Something could be definitely very significant about 2030, even though we haven't got there yet. Something significant could have happened at the age of 13, or you could have a child at this age or something. Yeah. Okay. So the death card talk about spiritual transformation. It talk about new beginnings and letting go. It talk about change and transition. So you moving from one cycle to another. You moving from one timeline to another. I'm hearing gracefully. And then you got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So that's walking away from poverty. This could also mean that you probably was at a standstill, or like always, it's like you couldn't really keep a job, not because of your work ethic, but because of your spirit and your soul and your heart just ain't in it. This could be something you experiencing right now as well. But the Five of Pentacles in reverse also talk about spiritual awareness and your faith being restored after a time of adversity, after a time of frustration. This could also be you getting a job after a time of not having a job. This way there's help coming in at. So you go from the 5 to the 6 to the 10. Even though you started out with the 6 and the 10. You know, the cards are just for confirmation, although they do tell a story. Yeah, you got victory. The Chariot card. So yes, it's a yes. You got the Fool. Take that risk. If this is pertaining to love, I see you being very fulfilled. And you realizing whether you have love or not, whether you have a companion or not, whether you have somebody or not, you can find fulfillment and wholeness and contentment within yourself. You can make things happen and make your own, fulfill your own wishes within yourself. And I do understand having somebody to actually love you is always better than being by yourself, but you're finding contentment with being alone and understanding that, hey, in this world we living in, chances are slim. So why not make the best of it? Why mope around because you alone? That's not the worst thing that can happen in life, being by yourself, or choosing to be alone, or feeling better alone. Because you never know who you'll bump into in that state of loneliness. But just know, have it together. Be ready so you don't have to get ready. You feel me? But I'm fucking with this energy, Pisces. I love y'all. I done been here long enough. I gotta go get some other readings done. And yeah. I'm also hearing the energy of like faking it till you make it. And look, it says, if I had a magic wand and I could have anything I could desire in life, what would I choose? I'm hearing choose you. And when I hear choose you, that means whatever you desire, you can have. It's all in the middle of you having. It's all in the matter of you having faith, holding it together, allowing spirit to transform you, taking these leap of faith. You know, the Fool card talk about freedom. And earlier I was saying that you couldn't really keep a job because your faith and your spirit wasn't in it. The Fool card talk about a lack of commitment. You can have commitment issues and more than just your relationships. You could literally have commitment issues just with anything. You staying committed to something that you working on. Like, it's almost like getting your focus aligned. I'm hearing ADHD, so somebody could definitely have an energy where it's like they can't really focus like that, or they have a problem with focusing. I'm hearing directing your energy, but I do see you getting it together because you're changing your way of thinking, which is always a beautiful thing. And with that being said, I love you, Pisces. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with somebody if you feel like they could benefit from it. I love y'all. I fuck with y'all heavy. I'm going to definitely stay consistent on this channel because I feel like y'all fuck with me too. And with that being said, I love y'all. Bye.